Hi guys, welcome to Friday Night Mississippi. I am short my second Mississippi. He will be out soon, I promise. Sometimes I have to start without him because with him working from home, sometimes he's got to tie some stuff up before he can get off work. So he's still doing that right now. So, but it's been a week, guys. It's been a week. It's been a little bit of a rough week for those of you who watched Sippin' and Spillin' today. You know why? So I deserve a drink today. Had yesterday, I'm gonna have one today because I can. So there you have it. But Mike will be out shortly. I promise. Hi, Jay Tiger. Hello from Kentucky. Starkly. Hi from Oxford. Sorry, I don't know why I said Oxnard. Todd's Adventures says hello from Kentucky as well. Hello, Anthony. What's up? Howdy, Jonathan. Hello, John. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, Road to Freedom. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm better today. Yesterday was rough, but I'm better today. Hello, Big Mike from MT Homestead. What's going on? I will drink that drink. I know. If you guys don't know Mr. Mike from MT Homestead, Mike and the lovely Terry, of course. Can't forget about the lovely Terry. Make sure you go check them out. They do their lives on Wednesday nights. I'm not sure of your regular posting schedule, but they do their lives on Wednesday nights at, I think they have the 8 o'clock spot, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's the 8 o'clock spot. Yeah. So make sure you go show them some love. Oh, there's Terry. Terry's in here too. Hi. What's going on? They are hummingbirds. And it's funny because when I was out here, there's probably 100 of them over here. Before I started talking and turned this on and I was just kind of setting stuff up and checking comments and whatever, I was sitting real still like this, right under the feeder, and I felt the wings brush my back several times over the course of a few minutes, and I was like, oh my goodness. So it's kind of neat. Laura Robinson Towers, cousin by marriage, who I've never met. Hello. Let's see. Ridge Life, Mr. Tim is in the house. No worries. It's good to know you're here, though, buddy. He says he's on the road traveling using speech to text, so he can't really comment much, but he's listening and having fun. I appreciate you, Mr. Tim from Ridge Life. You guys, if you haven't checked out Tim either, you need to make sure you check out Tim. We love Tim around here. Not only because he sent us T-shirts, we loved him way before then. He's a cool dude, and I feel like I told him this the other day, I think, on a comment. I was like, if you and Mike ever get in the same room, I think they're just gonna nerd out together on stuff. But he's a cool guy. I picked his brain a few times I asked him about drone stuff, and I know Mike picked his brain on a couple stuff. He was the one that Mike talked to about that one video about teaching Frankie how to shoot, and kind of gave us the warning on that. So good guy. What's going on? The Vineyard Farmhouse is in the house too. Look at that. Hello, Brian. What's going on? You guys gonna video hunting? I'm sure we will. Obviously it's not quite hunting season yet, but I'm sure we will. I don't know if that was my computer that just made that noise. Oh, it was. I don't want to restart my device right now, but thanks for asking. It always picks the worst times, doesn't it? What are you gonna do? Let's see. What is going on? All right. So, sorry, I'm trying to catch up with. It's hard when I'm by myself and I'm trying to talk and read until he comes out here. It's like, patting your head and rubbing your stomach. It's probably not going to end well for anyone. It's going to be a hot mess, but that's okay. John Wiggs is in the house. What is going on? I love it. Let's see. You know what's funny, too? I just want to mention Vineyard Farmhouse. He goes live every Wednesday night, too. At 9 o'clock. And he had Drew's Lens on this last week. And I had talked to him in comments before under Drew's Lens. I didn't realize that he had a channel, and I didn't really meet them at Shoot Dang Fest. I saw them there, but we never really talked. And I didn't realize that was him until I saw you were doing a thing with them, and I clicked on their channel thing, and I was looking through it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know. Sometimes it's hard there's so many screen names, and some people have channels and some people don't. Some people just have goofy screen names instead of their real name, and you think it might be a channel, but it's not a channel. So I had no idea. So I was like, oh, now I know who it is. Like it was like full circle. I was like, oh, okay. So that was good. It was a ton of hummingbirds tonight, and they all just flew away. I thought it was super really quick, but yeah, there's a lot of them tonight, and which I love. I love when they come and visit me, and they've been getting more comfortable. So they've actually, like, one of them's actually today earlier when I was in the kitchen doing dishes and stuff, it was sitting on the feeder right in front of the kitchen window, to the point where I thought it was stuck. Like, I thought it got its foot stuck or something, because it was sitting there for a really long time. And I was watching it for a minute, and then it like flew away, and then it came back and just sat there again for several minutes. They just see how close they get to me. They're so used to me being out here now. They give 0 Fs. They just fly. And they'll sit and they'll stop and rest on the sign over here. And they're so like, oh, that's the one that feeds us. It's fine. They're like, I could probably almost to the point where if I put my hand out and held it still long enough that they might just come and land on me. Like, we're that close now. I feel like we've bonded, right, guys? We've bonded? Yeah, I think so. And I think they're closer to me than I think it looks like on camera. For what you guys are even seeing. Like, they're literally, yeah, they're super close, but they're cool. They're cool. So sorry, I just missed a bunch of comments. So my apologies. Oh, they were once Dutch Creek Cabin. Okay, Tim from Ridge Life says Drew's Lens was once Dutch Creek Cabin. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I did not know that occurred. Okay, that makes sense. I opened this, but I have yet to take a sip. I know we're not on sipping and spilling right now, but I'm still going to take a sip. So thank you for clearing that up, Tim. Mystery Salt. Tim knows everything. Tim knows everybody. I swear. You know, he's almost like a gossipy old woman sitting on a porch. Wait, that's me right now. Calling myself out. You know we love you, Tim. Let's see. Thank you, Mama Murphy. Yes, I'm doing much better today, and my goose is recovering. Seems to be doing a little better today, perked up even a little bit more. So I'm hopeful that they're gonna make a full recovery. We'll see. Oh, Tim from Ridge Life says I'm gonna be driving by in about 25 minutes from you all, but unfortunately can't stop. Really? Visiting my son in college for his birthday. I got all excited for a minute there, Tim. Good grief. Well, it's your loss, because after our live, we were going to go to the Mexican place in town for dinner, because Mike's been asking me all week if we can go, and I gave in tonight, and I was like, yeah, we can go there. So you're missing out, Tim. I don't know, and it's really good Mexican food. Like, and this is coming from a girl who grew up in Southern California on, like, street tacos and stuff, okay? It's good stuff. Look who's decided to join us.
Yeah!
Look at that. See? Tim's going to drive about 25 minutes. He's going to be, like, right by us. Like, he can't stop.
He can.
Can you believe that nonsense?
He's choosing not to.
I know. Can you believe that nonsense? That's nonsense.
On a work trip?
Timothy. That's nonsense, Timothy. No, he's going to go visit his son. So... the man is now here. That is right.
There's a lot of humming going on above my head.
There's usually just a lot of humming going on in your head.
Easy now. Wow.
That was quick one.
That was a little brutal.
Yeah, well, you walked right into that one. Anyway.
We got a bug zapper sitting on the
I do.
top.
I haven't plugged it in yet. It just
gotta
came.
figure out where we're gonna plug it in.
Well, I think
There's only one outlet on the porch.
yeah, I'm gonna have to rig up a Oh, hi. I'm gonna have to rig up a situation there because I really need the bug zapper like closer to where we usually sit, is over in this corner over here.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. So yeah, there really is. Anthony says there is a lot of good Mexican food in Northeast Mississippi, and there really is some good Mexican. This one place in particular
I'm surprised
is
too,
really good. We were shocked.
because the joke in my circle of people, friends of mine that are all from the South, because there's a lot of military guys or former military guys in Southern California that are from the South, because Southerners tend to join the military and serve their country.
Right.
And then the joke is that there's no good Mexican food in the South. There's Tex-Mex, but it's not even close. And there is legit Mexican food here.
Yeah, there is. I just saw a comment that had my attention and then I lost it again. You did, Becky. You caught a live stream. You did it.
I can feel the wind.
We are, Jack. We are going to No Way Jose for dinner. We are. You know it. You know it, buddy. That is where we're going to go. Meet us there for margaritas, people. That's where we're going. He's trying to catch one. Oh, he's just feeling the breeze under it. It's like literally right above his hand. I know. I was just telling them.
My hand was like 6 inches.
I know. They were brushing up against my back. They were flying so low. I felt them.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's nuts. They're so used to me being out here now. Somebody was asking. I missed who it was though. That's what it was though. Somebody was asking if my other hummingbird feeders came in because I have mentioned it.
Oh, they came in.
They came in. So I have
we got
3.
hummingbird feeders galore.
I've got one right in front of the window, in front of like the couch that's set up on the porch where I usually sit when I'm not like.
I think we have all the hummingbirds in Chickasaw County.
They are here.
Mississippi.
They
are here.
They know, and like I was telling them, they get so comfortable now. They sit and rest and stop and just hang out up here now.
And next year I'm going to plant a lot of wildflowers.
Yeah, I love them. They're just they make me happy.
I don't even know how many wildflowers I'm going to do. I'm going to do a lot.
The backyard homesteader was crack-a-lacking.
Out in the pasture, and sunflowers too. I'm going to do a lot of sunflowers. I want to be able to do enough flowers to like really pull the bees in while I'm waiting to get into bees myself.
Yes. Terry Christian says, please show hunting videos. I think it would be awesome. We'll definitely do some once they get to that point where they're going out. It'll probably be like where we do like one version that's like YouTube safe, and then one version that will go on our Patreon, because we have,
and we can't risk getting shut down over stuff like that.
Yeah, so
But oh yeah, for sure. When we actually start hunting, and you know what? Up until then, there's hunting related videos.
Tim from Ridge Life says he's just outside of Tupelo, Mike, and you should see all the big giant bucks in the field right now. Looking at. Yeah, you're making him jealous.
Like 40 minutes from us right now.
Right, I know. He's like close by. Next time you come through, Tim, you're gonna have to actually stop. And
you got my number.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you were texting me. You were probably close to us when you were texting me.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's going on? Sorry. I still just scrolling.
Just give me a heads up what kind of beer you like, so I know.
Hey, Squirtle with a big guy. What's going on? Oh no, one of your cats had a love affair with a hummingbird, Gungaton. That's no bueno.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't end well for the hummingbird.
No.
Although, if you get them together early enough, like when it's a baby kitten, you could teach a cat to like a bird.
Yes.
No problem.
However,
hummingbirds are so fragile.
Saliva is like toxic to birds.
Leave it to you to know that.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay.
So is actually the human mouth. So like we have toxins it's true, like you're not supposed to make out with your parrot.
She's not the one that nerds out very often, but when she does, it's about animals.
Yeah, and generally about birds too.
I mean, I could start talking about the toxicity of like sago.
Yeah.
What animals have toxic saliva? The only animal that I knew had saliva that could was a Komodo dragon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think that's actually a bacteria.
Yeah, it is.
That lives in its mouth.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. It's the bacteria that we have is toxic to them.
Huh.
So anyway, the more you know. So
you got to brush your teeth.
to brush your teeth. That's right. James Burtis is waiting for Sid's southern accent to develop. You know what's funny is if I'm home for too many days and I'm just with him and Frankie, I don't have it too bad. And especially if I've talked to my friends a lot in California. But then if I'm out in town a bunch, or like if I talk to my friend Beth, who's from here, it gets thicker.
And mine goes in and out. Like today, I've been on the phone a lot.
Yeah.
With California, and I can tell that it's keeping me, it's keeping me,
Yeah.
regulated. But when I spend, a Saturday with somebody from down here, then I feel it kind of coming back in, because I mean, when I was 18, you probably couldn't understand me talk.
Right.
My accent was so thick.
Oh, Becky Hoffman says, I loved hearing your beautiful daughter and husband sing the other night. I wish they would do more of that. You know what? They were actually talking about maybe doing that once in a while in the live or something, because guys seem to like it and they have fun doing it. So, we'll see. Oh, thank John Wiggs. John Wiggs says he loved the restoring the furniture this week. Thank you. Hey, Taylor says I was brave to do it. You know what? I don't know if it was brave. I've done other pieces that were like either given to me or that were like just whatever. And so it wasn't like I kind of knew what to expect.
Yeah, it wasn't her first time.
It wasn't my first rodeo. Again, I'm not a professional woodworker. I just know what works when I'm doing an antiquing look because I've done it enough times now. This was a slightly different.
I like the way it turned out.
I love the way it turned out. I was happy with it.
This is not the same thing as what you've done in the past.
Yeah, because I made it much darker. I went, instead of going lighter with it, I went darker with it. It was more similar to what I did with the cabinets, with the cupboards at home, at the old house.
Yeah.
So.
But the cool thing about resurfacing like that is if it doesn't turn out, if you don't like how it turns out, you just sand it off and do it again.
That's
You're not removing any wood,
Martin Ness, hello, anyone home? We're all home. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's all recovered from the sting. He's good from that wasp sting. He's good now. It itched like a son of a gun, but I think he's fine
I don't
now.
know what it was. I never saw it close enough. I don't know if it was a wasp or a hornet.
Tim just says cold beer. That's all he needs.
Cold beer, that's all I need.
Beer.
Yeah, I don't know if it was for a hornet, but whatever it was, it didn't have, I don't believe it had any venom.
Thank you, Backroad Freedom. I do love seeing the hummingbirds behind y'all. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun. Like, at first I was like, oh gosh, are they going to be like annoying or whatever? But I love sitting out here with them just buzzing around us. I think it's super fun.
She sits out here a lot.
I do.
Not right here.
Not
she
right
normally
here.
sits
Sit over
right
there. But yeah.
We'll do a live over there one day.
Yeah, so you can see my corner that I hide in.
We like to put baby.
Yeah, nobody puts baby in the corner except for you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
First person to name that movie wins.
Oh, come on. That's the easy one.
Depends on who's in the room. I don't know.
Let's see.
We should actually make a little sign right there that says Baby's Corner. That'd be cool.
That would be cute. We were talking about, that was another thing we were talking about last night, about what we were naming different areas of the property for reference and what we were going to put on signs and stuff. We'll probably talk about more about that in a sipping and spilling because we're still kind of roughing it out. But
yeah,
we had a couple cute ideas that we were both like, oh, that's cute. Like I'll give them one. We had this idea where we were talking about like movie quotes and like things from movies that were like, either cult, like classic movies. And we were talking, and I was like, oh, The Godfather, something from The Godfather. And he was like, oh, we could have a sign that goes like one pointing this way and one pointing this way and one say gun and one say cannoli. That was super cute. So I thought that was a cute idea. So we might end up.
Yeah. So it's not like the exact quote, but
anybody
that knows
would know.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, the gun or the cannoli.
Yeah. Lots of different kinds of hunting. That's right, Bulldog. Lots of different kinds of hunting. Deer are definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see squirrels, which is interesting because
I'm starting to see them too.
It's getting close to squirrel season.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, because the previous owner told me that that he had a bit of a squirrel problem, and I think he might have resolved part of that squirrel problem. Actually, might be why I wasn't seeing them for a little while because they were tearing up the pear tree. And
Tim says that if you get your bee yard ready by next spring, He'll have to make a couple of splits and bring a couple of colonies.
We definitely need to have a conversation about that.
Yeah.
I don't know, Tim, if I want to be a beekeeper, but I want the bees on my property. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to find a local person that's a beekeeper that, maybe they give me 20% of the honey or something, and I provide the wildflower pasture for the bees, and they keep the bees here. So I don't know how that works out. Kind of a sharecropping concept. I'm a big fan of that
Resistance
concept.
is futile. Yes, that's right. I like that one too. We used to say that all the time.
Yeah.
That's from Star Trek.
Tis but the scratch.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Monty Python, yeah. Oh, Becky Hoffman wants to know if you've ever killed a deer, Mike. Yes,
I ever
have. Oh, yeah. Yes, he has.
I used to deer hunt. When I was younger, I deer hunted. I went fishing for catfish. We ate from nature, turkey, but I haven't deer hunted in a long time. I've not deer hunted since Frankie was a baby. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and especially this year because we don't have our farm up and running yet. We're not growing chickens. We went and bought chicken, and
Yeah. That's so weird to me.
I'm looking forward to putting some meat in the freezer off the land.
Yeah.
And this year I will probably only harvest does because I think that we have a lot of
Sorry,
does.
guys, I know I'm behind on comments. I'm trying to keep up here. Oh, John Wiggs wants to know if you ever got your Hot Pocket, Mike. I did not give him a Hot Pocket.
I was supposed to get a Hot Pocket.
Wow, he really doesn't listen to me when I talk to him, John. John remembered, but you don't. What is the rifle caliber of choice for deer hunting, Mike? For you, Tim from Ridge Life wants to know.
Tim, I'll tell you, man, that completely depends on environmental factors. My favorite deer rifle of all time is a Model 94 Winchester 30-30. But I also did a lot of brush hunting. So it was open sights. If you know that gun, you know that it's a top eject. Most people don't mount optics on it. Marlin makes a similar one that's side eject. It's easier to put the optics on, but I like the Model 94 Winchester. And I've probably killed more deer with that than anything. But that's a short range brush gun, What I've got set up in there right now on the big lead sledge is a 6.5 Creedmoor bolt action with optics on it, and that's a long range gun. I like back in the day. I liked the 06 for long range. I shot long range competition in the military with an 06. 308's a great caliber. I'm a big fan of bolt action, kind of along the Remington 700 body style, but I don't know that there's a firearm that I like more than a Model 94 lever action. It's just not. It's not the best gun for a lot of situations, And out here, I've got a lot longer shots available. I'll be hunting much with my favorite gun.
Let's see. A. Taylor says that they saw statistics that said that over 4 million people have left California since November of 2021.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
I don't doubt it either.
That's a big number. But,
it is a big number, but even if it's off by 3 million, even if, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a lot of people that are.
I was going to say if it's off by 20%, you went to 75%. But
I mean, like, even if it is, like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. That's an entire city of people going.
That's an entire San Diego.
Yeah, going, see ya, and a lot of them are doing it.
But I heard the same thing about Jackson, Mississippi, and I meant to dive into that.
I think
I don't
Jackson,
remember where I read that.
Well, I think Jackson.
It's not the state of Mississippi.
It's Jackson.
It's Jackson.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just like Jackson, Mississippi, just like Jackson, Florida, just like Memphis. Like, those are the areas because of how they're run. They have gotten to the point now where they have like high crime and bad juju.
Yeah, I kind of because of all the water crisis situation that was happening down in Jackson.
Rosie Iverson.
I kind of dove into that just a little bit, but I didn't spend enough time to really find out what's going on down there. But
you didn't miss us. We're here live.
There's
I
something
just didn't
going
get to your comment yet, Rosie. Rosie's one of our channel members here, but I guess she didn't realize she's not on the replay.
So Tim, what's yours, man? What's your favorite deer rifle? I'm curious. I speculate you are hunting with a bolt action. It's not going to be a Remington 700. Let's go with a Savage, and it's going to be in a caliber of 270.
I like that, Larry.
I don't know why I think that about you, but let's see what you say.
G Money says I live in OKC on 2 acres with 30 trees. I have all the squirrels.
Well, hey, dude, if they're good, like southern gray squirrels, I hope I don't make anybody mad right here, but I eat squirrels, especially these southern gray squirrels, these tree squirrels.
No, somebody was just saying in the comments, you tend to talk a lot in between.
I can't even read those
the comments. I know, but I say one thing and then you're off for 5 minutes. So
that's cool.
Which is fine, but
that's what I like.
I know you like to talk, but I'm trying to get through comments here and you're making it harder. So somebody was saying, yeah, squirrel and dumplings is great.
Yeah.
Tim wants to know if you've seen wild turkeys out there on our property other than in your liquor cabinet.
I have. I don't think I have any wild turkey in my liquor cabinet.
No, he doesn't actually like wild turkey.
Yeah.
I've seen them in the area, but not on our property.
I've not seen any on our property, and frankly, I'm trying to go back.
But yes, I would like to raise some and release them. That are native, like local ones. That I'll find out which exact breed it is, and most of the hatcheries you can get.
Are they those LaGrange?
I think so. I have to double check.
Yeah.
The ones that can go. Whoosh.
Yeah, that can rise.
Yeah. The helicopter. I call them the helicopter.
I don't even know if I've seen any. I'm going back through my mind. I don't think I've seen any turkey sign, any tracks.
2 old people on a couch. Yes, every house does need pink flamingo on it because we like our pink flamingo.
I've seen all kinds of deer sign, obviously. I've seen a lot of raccoon sign. I've seen some kind of a small 4-fingered. I don't know what it is, but it's a small 4-fingered. Could be a skunk. I'll have to Google it. I meant to Google it, but I didn't. But I've seen a lot of sign. I don't think I've seen any turkey sign in the soft earth down there in the creek.
Let's see. Fried squirrels, mashed potatoes, and white gravy. Yum, 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 says Tim. Sorry, I'm a little behind on comments. I'm trying to keep...
Did Tim ever answer my question about his deer rifle?
I'm still scrolling. I got way behind here, monkey face.
That's right.
Let's see. Debbie says from 2 old people on a couch that she has the same problem with Mark and talking. Like he just gets going and then...
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem for him.
No problem.
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, which is Mark, 270 Remington, 760 pump action, although I've always wanted a 30-30 lever action, so he answered.
Whoa.
But Tim did not. That I found yet anyway.
What model is that Remington? It's a pump.
Oh, Ridge is passing Shannon right now. I don't know exactly where that is, but can't be that far away.
Tim must not have heard my question about his rifle.
Maybe he didn't. Well, he's also driving. So, I don't know.
A pump action 270. And you said it was a Remington. I do not know that gun. Sounds intriguing though. I wonder if it's like
well, John Wiggs, there's a couple of people asking that you play us out of the live tonight with your guitar. So Charles F. Walker, how about wild hogs in your area? Not in our immediate vicinity. It is not an issue here, but a few miles,
like 10 minutes away, they're a problem.
Yeah, there's some places where they've got an issue.
Luckily, I don't know why. I don't know.
And a lot of people too have been commenting about Yacht Yacht. Which
he's close to us.
He's close to us. So, and it was one of the reasons
David
Ellis. David Ellis. It was just one of the reasons why we put kind of hogs on hold for us because apparently he just tries to give the meat away sometimes because he has so much of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
I didn't know when we were in the process of moving here what a problem wild hogs are in this area. And when you say that you're about to get some hogs and raise some hogs, you scare people down here.
Tim from Ridge Life, Mike wanted to know what your preferred gun of choice was for deer hunting.
Oh yeah, no, and I even threw out a prediction. I said
he said he was losing cell service. It was cutting in and out. So
I said I predict it's a 270 bolt action, and probably not a Remington. If I'm gonna throw a brand out there, I'm gonna say you seem like an AccuTrigger guy, so we're gonna go with Savage.
Yeah.
So let's see how close I am.
He's got a 6.5 Creedmoor. Hey, Randall Granlund. What's happening? $10 super chat. I appreciate
Randall,
you.
thank you, brother.
You're going to buy my margarita tonight when we go out to dinner. I like that. That works for me.
That's 2 margaritas.
Good on you. That's true. I forgot where I was for a minute. Yeah, that's 2 margaritas.
Woo, you get a $10 margarita. That's a 5-gallon bucket down here.
Yeah, I'm a cheap date now. Who knew? Oh, Randall says that 270 all day long, brother.
Oh, yeah. Super, super popular. I've never owned a 270, but all my friends really lean towards them.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Tim says, I was raised most of my life deer hunting with a Winchester Model 94 30-30. Moved over to the 8.3 6 pump action, and then recently moved to a Savage 308.
Okay.
Are you impressed that I got the 83 double-aught part right?
The double,
double, yeah. You were impressed, right, for a minute until I pointed it out, weren't you?
Yeah. Okay, so I got the Savage part correct, but you're on a 308 instead of a 270, which is respectable.
I just make sure the bullets are pointing the right direction, and then I figure I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know why I've never owned a 270.
Because you never got one.
I have nothing against the caliber. It's basically a 30 caliber, and I'm a 30 caliber guy, but I just never have it. You know?
I almost forgot, you guys. I brought this out here because.
But I definitely have owned .6s. I owned a 243.
I have a bit of a mail call today, and because she also enjoys pink flamingos. She actually sent it, trying to cover up all the addresses there. She actually sent a little pink flamingo sticker on it. This is from Priscilla, who is the backyard homesteader. Ooh, since I caught myself.
Are we about to have am I going to be selling you up in a minute? No,
we're good. We're good. She taped it very carefully, and I'm an aggressive opener. So she makes this, she said.
Oh.
And it's
is it 90 proof?
You don't drink it.
Oh.
It's for insect repellent. Like mosquito repellent.
That worked. That's good stuff down here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a note in here.
Let's hope it works.
Let's see. It's her trade secrets, and I don't want to drop it while I'm.
Does she sell it online?
I don't know. She just said, I have this stuff I'm going to send you.
We should talk about whether or not we should be promoting it, sending people her way.
I'll have to find out. Let's see.
Better read it before you read it out loud. Just
I know. I'm just making sure.
Oh. Let's see what this smells like. Watch, it probably says, do not stick your nose in the bottle.
She says, put this into a spray bottle and spray it on your skin and rub it in. And then she sent me the recipe.
I know that smell.
Yeah, she sent me the recipe.
Does it have lavender in it?
Then use Skin So Soft as
Skin So
oil.
Soft. That's exactly what it is.
The carrier oil is for all of the essential oils. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. I know she's not in here tonight. Usually she is. Oh, she is there. Yep. She is there. I didn't see her. I was so behind on my comments. There she is.
That's like it took me back to childhood.
It smells good.
I smell the Skin So Soft.
You can smell the Skin So Soft, but you can smell all the essential oils, and she lists them all here. I don't know if it's your trade secret, so you don't knock it over.
Yeah, we won't read the recipe.
I don't want to read the recipe and like, plus reading recipes is always weird, and then nobody's gonna know, what to do anyway. But this is awesome. I have to keep this so that I can, good grief. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to give that a try. And then if it works for me, now that I have the recipe, I'm going to make myself some more. Because I don't like having to use the buggy bug spray. I cough and hack and whatever every time I have to spray it.
Well, DEET's not good for us.
No. And I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. So that was
Luckily
super
for
sweet.
me,
I love that.
not to rub it in her face, but luckily for me, the mosquitoes just don't like me as much as they like her. Like most days,
yeah.
I don't even put any
I
off
think
on.
I might be building up a little bit of a tolerance. Yeah, off on. I know.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of bites I had weren't as bad, but I also don't know if maybe those weren't necessarily mosquito bites, maybe something. I have no idea. There's so many little things that want to nibble on you out here. It's hard to know exactly what bit you at what point in time. But yeah. So and Priscilla from Backyard Homesteader. Now, I know your title here is Backyard Homesteader, and this is what struggle bus for me sometimes. Do you have a channel, or is that just what you like to call yourself on YouTube? And did I just out you what your real name was?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It just occurred to me. I didn't say her last name. So.
Oh, Deep South's in here.
Hey, Deep South Homestead.
I put my glasses on just in time to see y'all pop in.
There you
I was
go.
looking to see, because she's been trying to keep up with comments.
I know, I got way behind, but now I'm caught up.
And I was looking to see if I missed anything from Tim about deer rifles, because, Tim and I are having a conversation about deer rifles. The rest of y'all are talking about everything else.
That's right. That's true. That's accurate. You guys are having your own little.
Since Deep South is in here, I apologize. I have not watched any of your videos in the last week or so. The last video that I watched
the one of them fishing with the grandkids, and I think that might have been the last one that I watched.
The last one I watched was when y'all were getting inundated with water, and I haven't been back. I haven't been watching anybody right now.
Yeah. Are you guys doing better now with? I don't know what the conditions are. I haven't heard much about it.
Well, I saw you out there kind of reworking the backside of that dam with a tractor and kind of letting some water out. And I was like, man, that is a lot of water. I couldn't believe how much water you had. And of course, I know over the last week and a half, everything's calmed down there. But I'm just curious what kind of damage it did to the property and what you guys got to deal with to get all that squared away.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys, I'm sure most of you have heard of Deep South Homestead.
I would say most people, in this room have heard of Deep South Homestead.
Yeah, and know them, and But if not, go check them out and say hi. Tell them that we told you to go say hello.
I was watching some of your even older videos because I plan on doing some kind of market style, row style gardening.
They say that they're just popped in to say hi. They're headed out to finish for the night. Glad to see y'all getting used to our Mississippi weather. It is dry now. Yep. Yeah. From one extreme to the other. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you guys are doing all right. We do have a good rest of your evening, and thank you for popping in.
And I'm probably going to reach out to you guys with a few questions about some of your gardening style because I'm going to be. I'm trying to figure out what implements to get to do the right kind of gardening for what I want to do here. But I'll send you a message and see if I can get you to respond, and we'll chat about it.
Right, there you go. Let's see. Backroad Freedom says my name is Justin and my channel is Backroad Freedom. There we go. So we'll have to. I saw a couple people so I'll have to go.
I've seen him.
Peek.
Backyard Freedom. I've seen him comment.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard because sometimes some of the names will be similar. I know they're low flying.
No, they're fighting.
Yeah, they do that too. Sometimes it's hard. I'm not good with names to begin with, and so then sometimes it's really hard for me to differentiate and remember someone's name and their channel name.
Fight.
Yeah, that's basically what you're watching.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
I'm going to set a camera up here and film.
Anytime, Mike and Sid, we would love to get together from Deep South Homestead. So that would be
David
awesome.
David did that. Who said that?
Deep South.
Oh, for sure. Okay. No, I heard you. That was me listening right there. That's the best you get from me, baby.
Know, that was it. It was a what? Who? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, not much other than that the dam and we fixed that we hope is going to be okay.
Oh, good.
I think it skimmed. Oh, I missed some comments. That's what happened. That was actually for that comment.
Well, I saw it. He kind of cut a little path and was because he was afraid the dam might fail.
Oh, Larry, his shirt. He likes that shirt. Is this the Drake one? Yeah. So those Drake shirts that have all the hidden pockets and the ventilation that he loves.
I'm a huge fan of these shirts.
He loves them.
I'd never heard of this shirt before we moved here.
Really, any I'm sure you can get them on Amazon or something. But any like local, like a lot of the local like hunting stores and stuff.
Well,
Carry
these are from Mississippi.
Oh, they're
so that's
only
why
Mississippi.
Well, not only Mississippi.
Oh, I
the
don't know.
company is from
the company is a Mississippi.
That's why
company.
you find them more out here. But
I did get my Mississippi.
This cool pocket right here where I like to put my glasses.
Mosquito things to hang.
It has a little magnet right here, right? You hear that? And then it's got your normal pockets too, and it also has the ventilation flaps. So it really is. It's made, and then it's long sleeve, but it's super breathable. So if I'm out mowing or whatever, I like long sleeve in the hot, especially in the hot sun. So yeah, it's a great shirt.
Oh, Mark from Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show says, "What's Mike's favorite tree so far?" I think Bob. I think Bob's his favorite tree.
Tree?
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
Wow, it is so hard to pick a tree. I mean, do you mean like a type of tree?
I don't know what he means by that. I think probably because you were so excited about trees in that one video, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I like trees. So
sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with comments.
I don't know if I could pick. I mean, we have
talking a lot.
Really awesome trees out here. We have a lot of different kinds of red oaks, several kinds of white oaks. We have persimmon trees. I mean,
that's
chestnuts.
true, John. He can't. Mike can't listen when he's talking.
There's so many kinds of trees. The red cedars are awesome.
So Bob the tree, OMG, yeah, that's right.
All the pines. I mean, there's so many kinds of trees out here.
It is gorgeous tonight, Tim. I can't believe you're right now. Like, not he's in going to Pontotoc right now. He's not far at all.
That's right.
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
Hey, we know where his priorities are.
That's right. We know where we rank. That's all right. You lost Mike in the trees. I know. You like the money tree, Jay Tiger? I do too.
I've not found that one yet.
We keep looking because everybody's like, oh, buy a tractor with this on it and that on it and get this and buy that.
I had to buy a 1978 tractor.
We're gonna have to mortgage the house.
My money tree's like stunted.
Yeah, we're gonna have to mortgage the house 3 times to buy all the stuff you guys think we can afford.
Yeah.
Bless your hearts. No, I'm just kidding. But let's see.
We just keeping it real.
We're keeping it real.
I love my 1978 Ford tractor. It's not. I'm Deep South tractor. He's got that. What is it? It's a.
Oh shoot. Oh, Robert Richards says Ruger.
Can't remember.
3.6 for the money is the best all around. Right.
Ruger what?
Ruger.
30-06.
That's what I said.
You said 3-00.
Oh, my bad. Whatever.
That's all right.
Eat all the.
You can shorten it to just 06, and everybody knows what you're saying.
Okay, whatever. I'm just reading it, and I went with $165 grain.
160 grain.
It says money. It has a dollar sign. It says 165 grain federal premium trophy bonded. I'd rather have too much gun and not need so much than not have enough gun. I don't know. I'm just reading the comment.
Sure. The thing about a good 06 and a heavy, like 165 grain.
Oh, Tim says it's his son's birthday tonight. You say it was your son's birthday. Okay, we're not going to give you as much crap now. Sorry.
Can have too much gun, though, and it can be a problem. But, I mean, an 06 is, it's knocked down at that point. So, especially if you're shooting close to some property lines and you're worried about having to chase this thing and retrieve this thing off of somebody else's property line. And you're over, right?
Yeah, Score One with the Big Guy says, yeah, we're all on YouTube. We're rich.
Right?
That's exactly what happens. The day you make your first
barely
video,
bought bullets. Come on.
The day you make your first video, they just write you a check for $1 million and you're good. Right? That's what. Although $1 million doesn't get you what it used to. When I was a kid, if you had $1 million,
$1 million.
Yeah, but no,
that wasn't his accent.
That wasn't even close. That
whatever.
wasn't even the right amount of money.
This gave it away. It was.
You didn't even hold it in the right
It was
spot.
$1 million. Yeah, baby, it was.
$1 billion.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Come on. It was shaggy.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, John Wiggs says, "See, he only listens when you're wrong, Sid." That's the only time he listens. That's
so
accurate.
John agrees. You were wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Whatever. 30-06 is an antique. That's a 120-year-old round. Let's get modern here.
No, you know what? I agree. It's an old round. I don't know if it's 120. It might be. I don't have Google in front of me. It was a very, very popular World War II round. I used to shoot competition with an M1 Garand. If you guys are familiar with that,
Oh,
then
Cindy.
you know that there is such thing as an actual clip. Everybody should stop calling it a clip. It's a magazine. 95% of the time, that is accurate. It's a magazine. Call it a magazine. M1 Garand, however, had a clip. It was very commonly chambered in a 30-06, and it was excellent. And to this day, 30-06 is still a great round, in my opinion.
Cindy Brown says she didn't get a notification. Don't worry, it's okay. And Auntie Ann texted me earlier, and she was like, "I'm not going to be there tonight because we're going to a Bible retreat." And I was like, "Don't worry, it's fine." Luckily, ended up so far, knock on wood, also no big issues tonight, and like nobody being to give the boot, and everybody's been behaving themselves, so that's good. We like that. But I always appreciate you guys that I have in here as moderators when you help me take out the trash and post links and do things like that. We always appreciate you. So, and I read that article right before we started this tonight, and she sent me an article about sheeps and goats together, and I knew the big one was going to be obviously the copper supplement because that's an issue. So usually like feeding is separate because the goats need it and the sheep can't have it essentially, in layman's terms. So you kind of have to give them their supplement separately, and they're usually in a little bit of grain or something. But for the most part, the rest of it is just basically behavior stuff that you're dealing with. As long as you're also keeping them in like a good, you have them on a good like vaccination schedule and routine for all of that, and health wise, and you're rotating them on their areas, and if they're grazing and all of that, then it really shouldn't be an issue. Unless you always get like one that's kind of a jerk if you have a big enough group, or you come across one every couple, few that you're like, that one's kind of a.
But I think we're gonna have limited goats.
No, but sheep can do that too, though. I mean, sheep can it's just a difference.
So if we need to pull a goat or two from the herd, separate them, give them what they need, and then let them back, that's totally going to be doable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
like we're going to have 20 of each mixed together.
Right. Yeah, it'll be a little bit challenging sometimes depending on the, but if they like their grain, they'll come. And if they know it's theirs,
Right.
So it'll be fine.
Well, not only that, but if we have goats, we're going to be milking them. They're going to be milk goats. They're going to be like Nubians, and they're going to have a daily routine where they're coming in to the barn anyway.
Persimmons are showing spoons this year in our area. Buckle up for a hard winter. What are spoons?
I don't know what that means. Now
that's your cousin, Laura, was saying that.
I'm going to have to Google that, Laura. Persimmons are showing spoons. I'll tell you what, people talk about persimmon trees down here. The persimmon trees down here are nothing like the persimmon trees where I grew up in Tennessee. We just had just so many persimmon trees, and here they're few and far between, and the persimmons are not as nice.
Brian Rowe, no, it doesn't sound silly. He's talking about putting a speaker out by the birds. No, it's not silly at all. I had a girlfriend that years ago, in fact, she sold our house for us in California. It was the first time I had seen somebody do that. She keeps a radio running all the time to help scare the coyotes away, because mainly on a talking station, because then they think that there's people there. Or sometimes she just plays music, but
totally makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, but yeah, let's see. John Wiggs, you can read the room, he won't kick your butt though. Don't worry. He said he's been behaving himself tonight since she wasn't here to keep him in line. So, Mississippi Ponderosa, just like chickens and roosters, sometimes you get a jerk and you have to deal with it. That's true. I mean, with every animal, like I've had pigs, I've raised a lot of pigs, and I've had 2 that I was like, when's the butcher date?
Yeah,
this guy's
we're moving the butcher date up.
Yeah, I was like, I'm over him. Like Luke, remember Luke?
Well, the thing about hogs is,
jerk. I was ready to process him.
You plan a hog based on your experience with that breed, and you say, okay, when this hog is this old, it's going to be this weight.
Right.
Once they pass a certain weight, their protein to fat conversion ratio changes, and it starts becoming less financially efficient
Right.
to continue to feed them. So there's a weight, and like for a lot of those heritage breeds that we were doing, it's like right around 225 pounds.
Right, but usually when they get close to that, when they're like 30, 40 pounds away, their behavior in the males specifically changes slightly.
Right.
You get it in the females too, but really noticeable in the males, and they start going a lot, especially at feeding time, and they just will get a little bit more aggressive. Even your really, really friendly ones, they just get a little more aggressive. This piglet was that way from from about 14 weeks on. I was like, can we process him
There
already?
was a point where I wouldn't allow Frankie to go in the hog pen anymore.
Yeah, he was awful.
I was worried about him.
Yeah, he was just so unpredictable. He was like I don't know if he got dropped on his head as a baby, but he was like the worst pig.
Well, you had him when he was a baby.
Well, I mean,
we got him like when he was weaned.
Yeah, like when he was weaned.
Did you drop him on his head?
I never dropped him on his head.
Just checking.
But I'm just saying. Anywho, yeah. So, let's see. Oh, persimmon spoon, knife or fork. I think he's making a joke. I don't know, Tim. That's good. That's good though. You get the seeds out of the fruit and crack the seeds in half. And they say if you get a spoon, it means shoveling of lots of snow. That's what A. Taylor says. That's what she's talking about.
That seems like a lot of work.
It's like reading tea leaves, it seems like. Or like waiting for a groundhog.
And then how accurate is that?
It's not at all. It's like a wives' tale thing. It's like if I swing a pendulum over your stomach when you're pregnant and it says if it goes this way, it's a girl. If it goes this way, it's a boy.
Oh.
That's the same kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Oh, Ridge Life says that we need to start some Dorper hair sheep so I can get some from you later.
That's one of the varieties we looked into.
Yeah, we are looking at hair sheep. We definitely want to do a hair sheep breed. There's a couple different varieties that we're looking at.
I want to make sure that whatever we do is mainstream sellable.
Right. But I want a polled and hair.
I don't want to have to convince people, this breed's special if they've never heard of it. Like, I want to make sure that when we take these things to auction,
if I could just have a field of like baby doll.
She would like to have a petting zoo.
Stop it.
She would like to have one of everything.
I would like to have
a big petting zoo.
Some of my animals that are my like pets animals, and then the rest that I'm like, I'll eat you. I want
profit margin. That's all I'm talking about. I want profit margin.
I want both. What if I figured out how to make the petting zoo portion profitable?
We'll have to pencil out the profit margin of that versus the profit margin of if we use that same amount of real estate and resources for.
Mister, you're a lot. Can I just live my life and have fun?
Yeah, as long as it's profitable.
Good grief, mister. He's a lot.
Somebody got to keep her reeled in.
That's true. From VW Family Farm. Well, I guess, Cindy, so we were talking about it, and we're actually going to hold off on getting pigs here because of just down the road a little ways.
Because of the wild hog problem.
There's such a wild hog issue, and getting pork wouldn't be an issue. So now, granted, if we get some wild hog and we're like, ooh, this is not like, we rather raise it ourselves, then we'll do that.
Yeah.
But we're going to try it first to see, right? Yeah. If it's, because I've had some before. Now, granted, it was in California.
I mean, a big wild boar is nasty.
Yeah. So,
in my opinion.
Yeah. So, and I'm like, sorry, not a fan, and I can't cook it long enough, and I can't put hot sauce on it to make it good.
A medium-sized sow or any of the younger ones.
Likely Nubians, Cindy. Probably we're looking. I mean, definitely like a milk breed. So leaning more towards Nubians, mainly because he's familiar with them. Like he doesn't know a lot about the different goat breeds. I'm
not a big fan of goats.
He's not.
My limited exposure to goats.
Caroline.
I liked the one Nubian.
Yeah.
And I liked her milk. It was very tame. It was not like. It was like goaty.
Regular milk.
Really, it was really.
Yeah.
So.
there's nothing wrong with La Mancha. Like I said, he's just more familiar with the Nubian, and so sometimes with him, I have to just kind of stick with what he knows a little bit, because if I branch out, he's like, I don't like this one. You should never gotten this one. You should just stuck with this one. And so sometimes we just have to.
Well, if I'm being honest,
Uh-oh.
sometimes you like to experiment with things that most people are not doing because it's fun for you to do that. Where for me, it worries me. It's not that I want to be mainstream. It's that I want to be, if it's something that I'm trying to make a profit off of.
Well, I mean, and people, I don't know. I think probably too, more people do tend to lean more towards Nubians when it comes to, or Overhalsey, when it comes to like milk that you're going to be drinking straight, or yeah.
And like 1 or 2 milk goats, that is not part of our profit margin. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
we're not selling that.
Yeah.
We're,
that would be for us to consume and trade for other things. Like if I make a big batch of cheese or something, or ice cream. But Frankie gets weirded out by the goat milk. So she won't eat the ice cream. She liked it at first, but then it weirded her out. She doesn't like the goat cheese. And it's not even the taste.
I'll tell you this, if you stop buying ice cream, and the only ice cream available to her is the goat milk ice cream, she would love it.
That's true.
So we can make that happen.
That's true. Oh, Mr. Mike from MT Homestead says St. Croix hair sheep are the highest parasite-resistant sheep out there. That's good to know. I'll have to look into them. I wonder if they're polled as well.
And are they?
Oh,
they
yeah,
sheep?
Ridge Life. He just said hair sheep.
Okay.
Yeah. The Max have hair sheep. He said, yeah, I think they have one of the breeds that we were looking at, actually, the one I can't say right.
Starts with a K?
Catahaldian.
Yeah.
They have the Catahal, and that was the ones that I was looking at.
And I haven't spent any time researching sale of said sheep at, stockyards and auctions in Mississippi. I need to make sure that we're not stuck with a bunch of lambs that we can't sell because nobody's familiar with them, and
right.
It's super important that that we can sell our stock.
I totally would love to get a Dexter cow. Yes, A. Taylor. We do want to get a cow. I don't know if it would be necessarily.
Steer.
Huh?
Steer.
I want a cow.
Why would you want a cow?
So I can milk it.
Stop it. Now you need a bull.
Just one time. Just
cows
for
are not
like a minute.
goats.
I just need it for a minute.
What are you gonna do with the calf that's then born?
Veal.
Okay. Pump the brakes on the cow.
Frankie and I did say we do.
She wants a petting zoo.
We do want a Highland though, like kind of bad, that we want to like halter train. That's our dream. Don't look at me like that. We're gonna do the things. We're gonna do all the things. That's why we have all the space now. You told me before it was we don't have the space for this. Now we have the space. You can't say we don't have the space anymore.
45 acres is not enough to have
all
the size of petting zoo that you want, plus a profitable business.
Okay. Listen.
It's going to take all those 45 acres to have a profitable farm.
Okay, that's fine.
One
little cow.
And none of the other things?
And a few flamingos.
Oh, see, here we go. Uh-huh.
And I need
y'all
the
see
falcons because I
what I deal with.
want to do the falcon training. There's a lot of things. I have many things that I want to do. Okay, I have a bucket list. It's a long list.
No. Straight up no to the falcon.
Oh, I want to do the falcon training.
You know what?
Falconry.
I'll tell you what.
I'm going to send it over there. And
when we get that Anatolian or whatever livestock guardian dog, you be in charge of the training.
Yeah.
9 months after we get it, we can have a conversation about a falcon. 9 months to the day. I'll give you your report card on the dog, if we still have it at that point.
What do you mean if we still have it?
There's a lot of training that needs to happen.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He forgets that I trained Lundy and don't make that face. You act like you trained her. You did not train her.
I don't feel like she's trained.
Oh my God, she is.
Okay.
This man, I tell you what, people, he's a lot. People AI their cows. See, it's common. I just need it for a minute. That's it.
That's true. They do.
Just
But
need a little.
it's probably quite expensive if you're only doing one.
Yeah, see, you seriously got to get a couple Highland cattle so I can get some from you later as well. They are so beautiful and taste delicious. That's from Tim.
Tim, I see what you're doing right now. With all these different animals, you just keep saying, you guys need to get those so I can get one from you. I see what you're doing. You knock that off.
Oh, Randall, boo. But thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, I'm 100% in agreement with Mike. # no petting zoo.
Right?
Man, Randall, come on.
Show me the money.
Ah, that's no bueno.
Look, we will love the animals that we have. We will have a lot of fun with them. We love animals. We're going to enjoy the farming process with the animals we have.
Oh, I didn't know
They're
you
just
could
gonna
sex the semen. Cindy says you can sex the semen so you get steers when you IA a cow. I didn't know you could sex the semen.
Really? I'm calling BS on that. Who said that?
Cindy said that. She's
Cindy,
not going
Cindy
to say
does a lot of
BS.
research.
She knows
All
her
right.
stuff. Man, I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Tamara Brown. We're just about to log out here. It's time for us to go eat. You're driving by the Mossy Oak store right now. He's in West Point. I know
Oh, who's that?
I know right where you are, Tim.
Yeah, you're about to drive past, depending on which direction you're going, you're about to drive past a No Way Jose's Mexican restaurant.
No, that's true.
It's
There
good
is
food.
one over there. They have reservations somewhere, he said. So
Oh.
they're not going there. So I
Oh,
love
he's headed
Tim's.
south? Tim's headed south? He was in Pontotoc earlier, right?
Yeah. Now he's in West Point.
Now he's in West Point. Okay, so you literally drove 15 minutes from us. You drove right past us.
Yeah, he did.
And now you're about 25 minutes south of us.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, the Home City. Oh, I've watched them a few times. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it is our time to go leave. And I didn't even finish this. I was talking so much and reading comments. I didn't get time to sip because I was trying to well, I wasn't actually talking so much. It was more you. It was me reading the comment, but I was concentrating.
You're concentrating.
So, Randall, thank you for the super chats tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you to our, I just forgot the word for moderators.
Wow. Woo! Come on.
I'm tired, guys.
Oh, man.
Thank you to my moderators tonight. Most of you guys have channels. Like, make sure you check out Ridge Life. Karen, hello. Hi again. I know you were there, Mingo. Back Row Freedom, it's nice to officially meet you. Thank you.
Did we
Justin,
officially meet?
Well, because he introduced himself, said his name.
Oh.
I'll have to go peek at your channel later and check all that out. Yeah, go show Tim from Ridge Life some love. Go show MT Homestead some love. Who else was in here tonight? Brian from Vineyard Farmhouse. Go show him some love. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, of course, and another thank you to my Priscilla, my backyard homesteader over here for my juice mix and recipe. That was exciting for me. Oh, we can show that. That's fine. But yeah, so I think Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, of course, and
thank you to the
hummingbirds that kept us company tonight and entertained because we love them.
Blowing air on me.
So
little fans up there.
They are. They're so cute. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your night and weekend, and we will be posting a new video on Sunday and Wednesday this week, just like we do every week, and going live every Friday. And don't forget to check us out Monday through Friday. We post a video every day on our other channel, Sippin' and Spillin', where we sip and spill the dirt and chat with you guys and kind of keep it real with y'all. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the way out. And let's go get tacos.
We're going to go get tacos.
We're going to go get tacos. And see.